guys! So today's video is an updated pen case. The first video I did was a pen case video and I wasn't that fond of it. So I also got a new pen case. I am loving this one 100%. It ranges around $13 to $15, so kind of expensive, but as we get into the video more, you will see how worth it is. It has so many compartments and it just organizes your stationery much more. So this is the Hit Lab pencil case in black. Sorry there was no video last week, but now I will try to have videos every week. So in this front little pouch, I just keep some sticky notes, and I mostly use this if I run out of room on my notes page and I just need a little extra notes. Sticky notes are always very handy just to carry around. So in the second large pouch, I keep the Sumiko Garashi page flags. These, I use them if I really need to remember a page, but I don't use them that often because I usually don't come into that situation. But anyways, I think they're super cute, and yes, I always say super cute all the time. So actually getting on into the pen case, I only use one side filled with pens. First, I don't want to lose them, and second, I think sometimes you don't really need to bring that much, just your must needs. So all these items will be linked in the description box as usual. And I always include links, so if you want to buy them actually though. So first, this is my mechanical pencil. I keep one pencil. It is the Muji 0.5 one. I will link down the name because I don't know for sure what the actual name is, but I think this pencil is actually great. It has a nice grip when you're writing for a long time. And it is in 0.5, so I really do like that type. And if you're wondering, you don't need to buy their lead for it to work. You could buy any lead that you like or love or whatever. So next is this Muji gel pen, and most of you guys probably have seen this before. I usually switch it out. I'm pretty sure this one's in 0.7 at the moment. Sometimes I switch it to my 0.5 or 0.38. I use this pen when I just want to do a fast notes because you don't want to if you write really nice with them, it does turn out all well, but when you highlight, it will smear. On the other hand, this Muji pen doesn't smear when you highlight unless you highlight right after. You just have to wait a little longer. The rule is to at least wait 30 seconds or longer. This is in the 0.5, and I think 0.5 is probably the best size in my opinion. It is in the middle of 0.38, which is really small, and 0.7, which is pretty fat. So this is probably my favorite Muji pen. I think they are really smooth and all that. So next is this Pentel Energel, and I recently got these. It does say 0.7 metal tip in the body. They ran out of the 0.5 needle tip, so I decided just to buy the refills. I really like this. Sometimes it seems to be inconsistent, but usually not. It was voted the most smoothest pen, and I would actually agree with that most of the time. And it's really fast drying, so it's really nice when you want to highlight with it. And I use this whenever I want to highlight something, then I might switch back to a Muji pen. Sometimes you can't really tell the difference. A black pen is a black pen overall, after all. So actually, when I take my Instagram photos, I always face it down where you can't see 0.7 metal tip, because people probably will assume it is the 0.7 metal tip. It is that body. But that's why I always try and link something in the little description box caption. But onto this, pen I am showing, this is a brush pen. My favorite brush pen is the Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right, don't know for sure. But I like the hard tip over the soft tip, and I think it's just overall a really great brush pen if you want to do small headers for your notes. So this is a Tombow dual brush pen, and my very good friend gave it to me because she had a duplicate and it is part of the pastel pack. It is pretty light, but I think it's actually a really good brush pen. If you use your Tombows the right way, I guess you could say, then it won't fray. That's why I don't recommend it to beginners, which I kind of messed up on that. But if you don't know what Tombows are, they are dual tipped. They have a brush tip and a bullet tip, and they come in various colors. So next, these are the 2 Mildliners I bring to school. Sometimes I bring 3, but many people bring like 5 or more, and I don't do that because I don't want to lose them, as I say most of the time. But one of them I use for actual notes. I'll use both for notes, but one of them I keep because I bring my bullet journal to school, and I like to fill out my habit tracker every so often when I have free time during some of my classes. So I also need to keep that color. And if you don't know what zebra Mildliners are, they have a highlighter tip and kind of a bullet tip. I don't really know what the other side you would call it. They call it fine and then bold, but I think the highlighter tip is the better tip in my opinion. You kind of use it more, but I guess you could use one for highlighting and one for underlining. So onto this side, I just keep a Muji ruler. This ruler is very handy because you don't want to carry around a long ruler, and this one you could just extend, and then you could just put away in your small pencil case or whatever pen case you have. It fits in most of them. And instead of bringing those 24-inch or whatever size it comes in, is it 12-inch? I really don't know. It is kind of expensive for a ruler. It's about $5, but I definitely recommend it. And also another tip for that ruler is that it's really useful for your bullet journal when you want to do a straight line. You don't have to move your ruler, and that's such a pain. So this is the Muji black large eraser, and a lot of people at school always ask me, why is it black? And I got the black one because the salesperson did say it works better and it doesn't smudge. I mean, it smudges if you go right after. I have come across that it is the worst when you're in your bullet journal, but other than that, I think the ruler is great. And this is the lead I was using when I filmed this video, but now I'm gonna try out this Daiso lead. I got it recently, yesterday, but I filmed this a little before that. And I think the Daiso lead works really well because you don't have to press really hard. It'll be still dark. And over here I just have my regular Apple earbuds. You never know when you're going to need them at school because we watch videos and all that. So this is the Tombow permanent adhesive tape. And yes, you're probably thinking it says removable, but it's not. Actually, I think it would say permanent. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong body. But I use that for my bullet journal mostly. And this is the Tombow, it's the correction tape, and a correction tape is a must need for me. This one is not my favorite. I like the mini one better, but this one came in a pack that was super cheap at Costco. Well, this one, someone gave it to me, but the ones I have like that are in a pack. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you'd like to see more with this pen case, go follow me on Instagram. I always have the link down below. And as you can see, the pencil case is kind of bulky. But anyways, as I said again, I really hope you guys just enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.